Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the world of cybersecurity to debunk some common myths that many people still believe. We're talking about things people assume are true that can really leave your data at risk, and worse. So stick around, because you might be surprised to learn just how vulnerable you really are. You hear it all the time: I'm not really doing anything important, so I don't need to worry about security, or I'm not a big target. Hackers wouldn't be interested in me. The truth is, everyone is a target online. Whether you're a business with sensitive data or just an individual browsing the web, there are bad actors out there looking to exploit any vulnerability they can find. So let's break down these myths and give you the knowledge you need to stay safe online. We'll cover everything from antivirus software to strong passwords and why they're not enough on their own. Because in today's digital age, a little cybersecurity awareness can go a long way.
Chapter 3. Strong passwords aren't enough. Okay, let's talk about passwords. We all know the drill: make them long, make them complex, use a mix of upper and lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. But here's the thing, even the strongest password in the world won't protect you if it falls into the wrong hands. Think about it, data breaches happen all the time. Companies big and small are constantly getting hacked, and when they do, your login credentials could be compromised, even if you did everything right. That's where multi-factor authentication, or MFA, comes in. MFA adds an extra layer of security by requiring you to provide more than just your password to log in. This usually involves receiving a code on your phone or email that you have to enter in addition to your password. It's like having a second lock on your door. Even if someone manages to pick the first lock, your password, they still can't get in without the key to the second lock, which is the authentication code. Now you might be thinking, that sounds like a hassle. And yeah, it can be a little bit of an extra step. But trust me, it's a small price to pay for the added security. Plus, many online services now offer MFA, and it's usually pretty easy to set up. Another thing to consider is using a password manager. I know, another piece of software to install. But hear me out. Password managers make your life so much easier by generating and storing all your passwords for you. That way, you don't have to remember a million different complex passwords. You just need to remember one master password for the password manager itself. So, the takeaway here is this: strong passwords are important, but they're not enough on their own. Enable multi-factor authentication whenever possible, and consider using a password manager to keep your login credentials safe and secure. By combining these strategies, you can significantly enhance your online security and peace of mind.
Chapter 4. Cybersecurity concerns everyone. Let's clear up another myth right now. Cybersecurity is everyone's responsibility, not just the IT department. It's easy to think that cybersecurity is something that only tech-savvy people need to worry about, or that it's the sole responsibility of the IT professionals in your organization. But the reality is that everyone has a role to play in keeping themselves and their data safe online. Think about it. Every single person in a company uses computers, smartphones, and other devices that connect to the internet. And every single one of those devices is a potential entry point for cybercriminals. All it takes is one person clicking on a malicious link in an email or falling for a phishing scam to compromise an entire network. That's why it's so important for everyone to be aware of the risks and take steps to protect themselves. Cybersecurity awareness is about more than just knowing how to create a strong password or spot a phishing email. It's about understanding the importance of protecting sensitive information, both personal and professional. It's about being cautious about what you share online and being aware of the potential consequences of clicking on links or downloading attachments from unknown sources. Companies that prioritize cybersecurity training for all employees, not just the IT department, are better equipped to prevent and mitigate cyber attacks. When everyone understands the importance of cybersecurity and their role in maintaining it, it creates a culture of security that benefits the entire organization. So, whether you're a CEO, a manager, or an intern, remember that cybersecurity is everyone's responsibility. By taking steps to protect yourself and your data, you're not just helping yourself, you're contributing to a safer online environment for everyone, everywhere.
Chapter 5. Looks can be deceiving online. Let's talk about another common misconception, that you can tell if a website is safe just by looking at it. In the real world, we often rely on visual cues to assess safety. A well-lit street corner feels safer than a dark alley, right? But in the online world, things aren't always what they seem. Just because a website looks professional or has a legitimate-sounding domain name doesn't mean it's safe. Cybercriminals have become incredibly sophisticated at creating fake websites that look identical to the real deal. They might copy a company's logo, branding, and even entire website layouts to trick you into thinking you're on a trustworthy site. These fake websites are often used for phishing attacks, where they try to steal your login credentials or other sensitive information. They might ask you to enter your username and password to access a service, or they might prompt you to download a file that's actually malware in disguise. So how can you tell if a website is safe? One thing to look for is the HTTPS in the website address. The S stands for secure, and it means that the website uses encryption to protect your data while it's being transmitted. However, even HTTPS isn't foolproof. Some cybercriminals have started using HTTPS on their fake websites to make them seem more legitimate. Another thing to be wary of is pop-ups, especially ones that claim you've won something or that your computer is infected. These pop-ups are often designed to scare you into clicking on a link or downloading a file that could harm your computer. If you're ever unsure about a website, it's always best to err on the side of caution. Don't click on any links, download any files, or enter any personal information unless you're absolutely sure that the website is legitimate. You can also use a website safety checker to get an independent assessment of a website's security. These tools can provide an extra layer of protection and peace of mind.
Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more informative content. Stay safe online. We've only scratched the surface of cybersecurity myths and best practices, but we hope this video has given you a better understanding of the importance of protecting yourself online. Remember, knowledge is power. The more you know about cybersecurity threats and how to prevent them, the better equipped you'll be to stay safe in our increasingly digital world.